be perfected by our collective coming together for that one common cause. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why Yaakov was successful. And his people were successful. Because the laws that was implemented, you understand what I'm saying, allowed them to receive their goal. The goal is the goal of mind. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't a physical goal. It's a mental goal. Because that mental goal gives us the ability to, you know, come together. You understand what I'm saying? Some of my thoughts about this here. You know, I'm making a suggestion or proposal, you know, that we start holding civilization classes. You know, and when I say civilization classes, I'm talking about basic civilization classes where the babies can learn.
True indeed.
You understand what I'm saying? Starting from the supreme mathematics to the supreme alphabets, 1 to 10 and so on and so on. You know, I would put in the 12 Jews of Islam because that's where I came from. You know what I'm saying? But that's optional to the individuals. You know, because we got this building, we got this room. You know, we need to make use of it because we don't have none of our own. So why not use this facility as much as we can so that we can come together for this one common cause, man, and get some work done in our minds. Saying, because our babies need to know this. You know what I'm saying? We need to know this. You know what I'm saying? See, I dedicate my life for this. Saying I ain't got nothing else to do but this. I don't work. I'm disabled. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm okay financially. You understand what I'm saying? So I got all the time in the world to devote to this.
Define discernment. We as 5%, we are all wise, so we have to be considerate and mindful of how we view things so we can calculate them properly with all aspects. Well, you know, of course it comes from knowledge, you know, because that's the foundation. Today's mathematics is wisdom born, you know, of course wisdom's wise ways, words, and actions is the catalyst, is the driving force, is how you think, what you think about. All that is your wisdom, and born is to bring into existence, which births your wisdom, what's in your head, the way you move, all of that, it shows forth. Wisdom born is who you are, what people see, so that's what you put out. You know, knowledge is the foundation, so you got to stick to your foundation so you get the wisdom from that. So that's how I see today's mathematics.
As King of Blind Allah, in the name of King of Blind. King is a royal, let me put my son. The royal head of the household. It's like the God just said before us, man. It's a bloodline or royalty that we naturally accumulate as being black men, fathers of civilization, you know. Being black men, I recognize that. And the women in North America, they try to make us seem like we other than self. So when you start acknowledging, like you said, speak the language, you start coming into self-actualization of who you are. So acknowledging myself as a king gives me a lot of priority. It gives me a priority and it gives me a role as a father, leader of the household, my role in the community. I want to head, I want to lead. You know, I want to do things and show my people the righteous way. It also gives you an obligation because it can be a righteous king, or you can be a killer king. You can be a tyrant, you know. However, the name divine, which is the fourth letter dealing with the culture, you understand, it gives you it gives me the culture of God. It shows me that that's the culture I need to be. That's the culture of God. Divine is the culture. That's the king I want to be. The godly order, you know. So divine, the king divine, that's my name. That's why I came with the name and chose the name. I stuck with the name. Came with the name and now was born and stuck with the sentence. I mean, I understand the silence because, I mean, that's who I am. Today's mathematics is wisdom born. I appreciate the God before me. I appreciate the breakdown of how you're giving it to us from the evidence because prior to, you know, coming into the nation, I got a different many variables. I didn't get it as direct as you would get it. So I appreciate the elder that come and give us.
I'm not an elder, man. I'm an older.
Older. I appreciate the older gods.
Older citizen.
The older gods that give us the knowledge from the source. You know, I do appreciate that, being that I got it from a different variation. So how you break down mathematics, how you break down the culture. I appreciate that because it's a different perspective from what I see. Now, how I see today is mathematics. These are wisdom born. We all going to see wise words, ways, and actions. Bringing things into existence. I was dealing with the culture of knowledge through the free ciphers today, just thinking about why is he going to be successful. You know, his actions are, we talking about Yakub, but I'm trying to relate the degree to myself. What are we going to do to be successful? What are my wise actions going to produce? You know, Yakub's actions produce the devil. We're trying to produce a law of the world manifest. So what am I going to do to make my people successful? So therefore, we come up with a determined idea and we stick forward with a determined idea. So today, I'm just focused on my determined idea I was going to bring to the cipher and present to my family, because we have a way to be successful and present ourselves amongst the community and show and prove that we are the savior of the community. And, you know, the degree, it just would correspond with what we was talking about, just talking about today about bringing things into existence that represent us. What are they seeing that represent us? What are they seeing in the community that show us that the gods and the earth are actually building and doing things? You know? Instead of just coming here talking, you gotta, you know, show our work, you know. Did they receive more gold? What are we saying? One thing about gold, it does shine, it glitters, you know, and they see you before they hear you, because sound travels faster than light. So if we sit up there and we put our works and our actions, give them something to present, give them something to see, we become a piece with the magnetic and attract more to the community. So that's what I'm dealing with wisdom born, just thinking about what ways I can be more successful in my way, ways I can be more successful in bringing this culture out. I appreciate you, like I said, older guys that stuck with it through the times, seeing ups and downs and still wear the flag proud, because that you allow the nation to stay forward, you allow it to keep going. And that's our duty as well, to keep this nation going from our babies. With that, that's it.
I see the days mathematics, the spring mathematics as wisdom born. I see wisdom as in motion. What to do next. Like, you get the wisdom through the experience that you have experienced. You know, you deal with experience and you deal with experiments. You know, see, I see the experience as like when you're dealing with reality. I see the experiments like I see the experiment as like what you do in the lab. You know what I'm saying? So you know, sometimes like whatever you do in the lab, you know what I'm saying, you're experimenting. So you know, sometimes like in order to be great, you got to study great people. But like, in order to study great people, you got to know what to do next. You know what I mean? So you gain the wisdom. You know what to do next. And sometimes like, you experiment in your own laboratory. And you know, your laboratory is like, I see the laboratory as like, whatever you know, you use as your home. I mean, you can just be by yourself, like, people just might be in your laboratory, like, they might be your experiments. You know what I mean? You know, I see the laboratory as like, you know, some people be lab rats. They be your lab rats, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you get the experiment to give you the wisdom. So I see born as like, it's the manifestation of, to do what you started. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a manifestation thing, you know. It's like bringing forth. So you bring forth from what you have experienced. Like sometimes, like you might not get what you need to get right then and there of the experience. But like, hey, you do your knowledge first. You know what I'm saying? You got to go back to the knowledge. You got to deal with the spring mathematics. But that's the foundation of everything. Like no matter what you read, no matter what you do, like you still got to take it back to the spring mathematics. You still got to deal with the knowledge. You still got to do with the wisdom. Like, but take a, you know, you got to have your eye for it. Like, you got to have your eye for it. You got to have your ears for it. And you know, eventually you're gonna have your words for it. So that's the wisdom. I'm saying peace, peace.
Peace, God.
Peace, Queen Harmony.
Peace.
Peace. Harmony to me is to be in tune with myself, my God, my family, my nation, my community. I see today's mathematics as wisdom born, wisdom being symbolic to the Black woman. She moves with cautious ways and actions. She's learns from knowledge. Born is to be, to become. Born is to bring into existence. So I'm here to add on to what's righteous.
Peace, God.
My name is Infinite Allah.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Peace. Infinite means that my job never done. You know what I'm saying? This is a lifetime commitment. Allah is arm, leg, arm, supreme head, the all in all of the universal law. You know what I'm saying? These are the formulas that you utilize to apply solutions. Today's supreme mathematics is wisdom born, all drawn up to be knowledge, all born back to wisdom. I look at wisdom as problem-solving skills. You know what I'm saying? Because wisdom simply means to work. You gotta work towards a common cause, a common goal to be achieved. You know, and once you achieve your goal, then you're born in something into existence. But you gotta, you know, come to a conclusion or to a self-realization what you want to born. So you gotta be able to see yourself and identify yourself wherever you at. And the supreme alphabet, knowledge is king. King is that righteous ruler who rules himself and his kingdom justly as well as wisely. Drawn up is be or born. You know what I'm saying? Be means to exist. You know what I'm saying? And born means to bring into existence. So your every thoughts that you have in your head or in your wise dome, as a man thinketh, so shall he be. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that you're thinking clearly. You know, and then I'm gonna jump to the 1 to 36 because I seen the jewel in there. Did they receive more gold? You know, yes, gold is shiny and is a valuable metal, but the real gold is the gold. G-O-A-L. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna receive any gold until you achieve your goals. You know what I'm saying? So that means that you gotta work responsibly and utilize your wisdom for problem solving skills. You know what I'm saying? And tell us, why was Yaqub successful in all his undertakings? Because the people who were his followers followed Yaqub's law regardless of what he told them to do. They did it. If not, they paid with their lives for every law they broke. Yaqub did not build prison houses for his people. When one fell a victim to the law, the penalty was death and was enforced on everyone that fell a victim to the law. You know, see, this science right here is like when you claim something, you got to name it, claim it, and be committed to it. You know what I'm saying? Because going back to knowledge in the 1 to 14, have you not heard that your word should be bond regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is bond, and bond is life, and I will give my life before my word shall fail. That means that ain't nobody else gonna take your life from you. You know what I'm saying? It's just you gonna beat your own self up. You're gonna decapitate your own self with self-doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because after you erase all the consciousness, the only thing that exists inside of you is your nature. So you can lose all your memories, but your nature always knows. You know what I'm saying? And you can't help but to live out your nature. And once you go against your nature, you self-destruct. Because evil is a cancer that will self-destruct. That's the way I see it today. Peace.
Peace, God.
They did it. If not, they paid with their life for every law they broke. Yaqub did not build prison house for his people. When one fell victim to the law, the penalty was death. It was enforced or buried. They fell a victim. If you fell a victim around Yaqub, you know what I mean, you were put to death. Now, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, our duty is similar to Yaqub's, what he built. You know what I mean? And it's going to come a time when if you don't, like the day's degree in the 1 to 14, when you draw it up, it's have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless of whom or what? Yes, my word is bond, and bond is life. And I will give my life before my word shall fail. What that really means is, it's 2 bricks, right? Now between the bricks you got mortar, that's cement, that brings it together. Without that cement, it's not going to come together. So your word has to be bond with your brother, that's your brothers and your sisters, that's your brother and your brother, that's your sister and your sister. Our word got to be bond. We got to live out what we say we're going to do. And Yaqub didn't build a prison house for his people. But however, and the devil is not building a prison house for his people. He's building it for us. You know what I mean? He's building it for us. And also, I think it's $90 million that's made in the commissary in prison. $90 million they make off a commissary. You know what I mean? So it's a business. And the educational system, like the guard, Allah Justice Love, they both are teachers. You see what I'm saying? Allah Justice Love said them children are so bad, they be running out to school. They be hitting them in the back, jumping on their back, beating them up. Cause we created warriors today. You know what I mean? But they don't know who they hurt. They hurt each other. They hurt their parents. They hurt anybody that get in their way. You see what I'm saying? Because the parents fell victim to the 60s. We had a good old revolution going in the 60s now. Don't let nobody fool you. You know what I mean? Revolution only mean to change. You know what I mean? And we changed. They had dashikis and what's up, brother? You know what I mean? Right on. And, you know, they had sailors to go with it and everything. However, you know what I mean? The devil came out. Nixon. After Nixon, the 80s came in. Around in that time. And the movies, it had these old movies where they had the pimps and whores and drugs everywhere. And, you know, that was made for a reason. They shot them down in Kent State. They shot them down up there in South Carolina State College. Shot them down like dogs, you know what I mean? And because they wanted to go into white movies and white festivals and stuff like that. And they were led in there by Martin Luther King and all these so-called leaders, you know what I mean? Just like somebody here said earlier, when God said earlier. That's what his name, Claude Anderson said. They had a bus line, the only bus line in this town up here in North Carolina, now see. They said, and he said the people started riding the bus, so they called a meeting. Everybody went to the meeting. And when they got to the meeting, they asked them, why y'all stop riding our bus? You know what they said? We want to ride the white bus now. So what I'm saying is that our world got to start being our boss. You know, we got to cement this thing. And we got to teach our babies at home. I know the God teaching his babies at home, as well as teaching other people babies in school. Reading, writing, arithmetic. But when they read the books, they don't see themselves in them. You know what I mean? They don't see themselves. And if you don't see yourself in a book, then that book don't belong to you and ain't for you. You know what I mean? So all they see is white people in the books. That's all they see. They don't see no black people in no books. What is that?
We see negative images on the TV and the media and the magazines. You go in the store, you got a whole aisle full of products for white people. You got maybe like one shelf products for black people. Like they can't relate. When you got to teach them who they are, give them knowledge themselves.
Right down the street up there. They got a beauty parlor. I mean, not a beauty parlor, but where you can go, where women can go and get all kind of products and stuff. Yeah. You know what they got half seen on the top shelf of the store? They had a spray named 911.
Oh.
Let you know it for it.
Let you know it's time to call the police, time you got done raising the voice. That's what it is. You know, divide and conquer. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Divide and conquer. Take his women away. You see what I'm saying?
Best part.
Put her long hair down, hanging down to the ground, got dog. I ain't pointing no fingers at nobody, but I'm just saying, that's how they do. They've been doing this ever since we've been on the planet. You know what I mean? Ever since they've been on the planet. And what we call sweetheart with the devil, that's another thing they keep us down with. Because when we put our genes in with theirs, they get stronger. That's why this is the richest country in the world. This is why this is the most powerful country. They got our genetics in them. And that's why we so poor. That's why we so broke. That's why we so stupid. You know what I mean? In England, you know what I mean? Because we got theirs in us. But it was necessary. We could have never survived around here with somebody who's germed all up. That's why they call them the germ man. They got germs, they got germs. They got a thing called human spontaneous combustion. They turn red and blow up. There's so many germs in them. In an apical gland that hangs down from here to here, you call it the apical gland. That's why they stink. It secretes. That's why in our lesson we used to say skunk of the planet Earth.